This is probably what you've been waiting for. We're once again in this position, oversold everyone, the LUNC army. How are we gonna end 2023? The price analysis and prediction of these few days, over 10 plus days for USTC, LUNC. We know we've been talking a lot about burning and the proposal and our thoughts, right, when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, I think you and I are aware of what's ahead this new year for us in the crypto space. And the good news, because we have good news, this is going to also affect LUNC. Like I always say, guys, and that's why you come here. I'm never going to tell you $1 or 1 cent LUNC. That is later, man. I mean, I don't think those prices are doing us any good favor. But breaking the all-time high of 3 zeros, 5 or so, and then breaking that 3 to 2 zeros, I think that is the first step into taking this seriously and then say, okay, you know what? There's a lot of different pockets that we have to fulfill. TBL, more utility, more burns, more exchange listings, like the list goes on and on. But to kind of have a little bit more of a realistic view, the price right now is oversold for a reason. Definitely there's opportunity. A lot of people are going to be buying when it's pumping because that's in our human nature. We talk about the tokens that are pumping, but I also like to talk about the tokens when they're not pumping and they're offering an opportunity. And that's what we're going to be talking by the end of this video. If this is something you want to hear, don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. Take a look at the links down below. Up to $5,000 on BingX. Sign up. And as a new user, you can get that also on crypto.com. The link down there. Create an account, and we're going to get free Crow. All right, everybody. Now, there's obviously a lot of momentum with burns, with Terra Classic burning, and we're waiting. This is something that I mentioned, right? You can clearly see the pump right now because of the burns we had early December. Now we're in the middle of December, almost to the end, and we're waiting now for the upcoming January burn by Binance. And because of the price and a lot of the selling, I think we can say that we're going to have some delicious burns. So that's coming. That might give us an edge. That might give us some sparkle. And I'll be excited to see that, right? Like many of us. Okay. There's more than just the RSI. We also have the stochastic RSI. We also have the Bollinger Bands. We also have so many different trading analysis, simple moving average, exponential moving average. Like pick and choose whichever you want. In this one, I want to give you the difference of these two, RSI and stochastic RSI, which this is the RSI, this is the stochastic RSI. The RSI on the day, we could even go to the 4 hour, which is the one that they trade the most. Right, but because LUNC is in a downward trend, I think it's also fair to use it in the day because it tells you, like, you have to go out to see much better what's coming ahead. And what's coming ahead is this gonna go back to the overbought on the stochastic RSI, putting us back to the overbought in the RSI. Now, there's a difference. The RSI is more useful in trending markets, while the stochastic RSI is a little bit more useful in sideways choppy markets, which I believe that's what we're seeing right now. That's why the RSI, yes, it's just in the middle, but the stochastic is telling us we might have an appreciation coming up, and you don't want to wait until it's too late and we're overbought in the 1 day. So what I'm saying? So I think that just to start tells you a different story. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but about 24 hours ago, LUNC, let's go to the 1 hour. LUNC received a nice little jump right here in price. It was the 19th, so earlier today, all the way here. And although I didn't even know what was it, here is the response. Because dogecoins, the result of the ruling. And it basically said that as per the announcement, the High Court initial decision on the matter proved that incorrect as the appeals court spotlighted significant violation of the criminal procedure provisions encircling the matter. As a result, the extradition to the counties of South Korea and the US were promptly revoked. As we mentioned about a couple of weeks ago, the US is asking this country, to send them dogecoin. And that was like, are you kidding me? You're going to extradite dogecoin to the US. But what it's saying is, you know what? Let's pause it for a second. The appeals court decided to halt the Terra founder dogecoin extradition on December 19, fueling optimism for the Terra-backed tokens. So that's what occurred, and I'm informing you right now. If you were not aware, I think that's important because there was price action on that significant news article. And I mean, it means that as long as Dogecoin is out of the US, there's a little bit more optimism and it seems price appreciation, which, I mean, we definitely want that. I mean, why not? There's always on Twitter, on X, the bulls, right? The LUNC maximalists. Here, Mr. Diamond Hand saying, well, we have a lot of millions of dollars in daily volume, right? And we're going to be burning very soon, which is true. January the 1st, bullish. So that's what I'm saying. We're once again in a position. Let's go ahead and find LUNC, which it should be in position right now, 69 at almost 1 billion market cap. I mean, right now at this point, Bonk passed us and many different tokens already passed it. Here it is. So it's coming down, remember? So I remember when Bonk completely crossed and passed LUNC. Now it seems that it could be going down. So good that it's maintaining that for a while. And we see this nice volume of 130%. And that's the reason. Here's the jump at 3015 all the way to 3017, $150 million volume. So somebody utilized that info to trade and make some good money with LUNC. And roughly, what is it? 4, 5, 10% in just today. And they immediately sold, knowing that it's not the time to have an LUNC rally, which we totally get it, right? When it comes to USTC, let's go ahead and find it. Terra Classic, we see 80% in the last 24 hours and the last 7 days. And not much movement, but still, I think that it's pretty good, you know, to see the positive momentum here on the price USTC. In the day, we're also going to see it is actually clearly oversold. So there's really hasn't been so much price movement or changes, indicating that if you were looking for a time to get in, here's the deal. It doesn't mean that it's going to stop dropping. That's the deal, right? Yes, of course, we are oversold, but in the two tokens, it does not mean we're going to start dropping. And once we stop dropping, I think we're getting closer to breaking even and finally making some of that profit. So we'll be watching carefully, right? Because there's a lot of things going on in 2024. So right now, we have a few more days. That is the end of 2023. And there's the beginning of 2024. In my personal opinion, I think we're going to continue sideways trading. And for LUNC, let's find this. Here it is. For LUNC, let's go to 2024, which that is the end of 2023. First day of 2024. The goal is to continue in that. I mean, if we go higher, that will be incredible. But just to give you an idea, it's already oversold, and it could be looking as going a little bit higher. But the 302, it is exactly where I believe this token is going to be in. And you see, so as soon as the price rally a lot because of the purchase of millions of USTC and the burns at the very beginning of December, everybody is already having expectations of $1.01 or even past $1. But I'm like, chill. I mean, obviously that was great, but to continue breaking such all-time highs does require so many dream scenarios to become actually true. And I know there's great projects coming in and ideas and contributors and YouTubers and content creators and everybody wanted to pitch in. But the idea is first breaking the all-time high, breaking the stigma of LUNC's dead. Takes a while. Just take a look at what Shiba Inu is going through, way up there, and still having issues. Us here in Terra Luna, there's a bunch of things going on as well, trying to get quorum to pass that 1.5%. few more days. I think it's closing the gap, to actually pass, but we'll see. So taking it little by little, it's oversold. Do with this information as you please and get ready because 2024 is going to get just crazier and we're going to make some money. Peace.